Hello, everyone, and welcome to The Wrap, brought to you by Michigan Medicine Headlines. I'm Dan Ellman with the Department of Communication.
And I'm the co-host who needs a haircut, Hunter Mitchell. Today we're going to give you an early jump on Quality Month 2021 as you find out what you could do to be a part of this year's festivities.
Before we get into that, be sure to create some festivities of your own by catching up on any episode of The Wrap you may have missed. Shows can be found on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, or any other podcast hosting platform. New episodes are also uploaded to the Michigan Medicine YouTube channel and included as part of the Headlines Week in Review each Friday.
On that note, let's bring in Jamie Lindsay and Ali Mukovitz, two members of the Quality Month Planning Committee, to give us a preview of Quality Month and the importance of submitting posters for the annual celebration. Jamie and Ali, thanks so much for being here today with us.
Thank you so much for having us.
Now, Ali, we're going to start with you. Can you first explain what Quality Month is and why we celebrate it at Michigan Medicine?
Of course. October is actually designated as Quality Month by the National Association for Healthcare Quality. And here at Michigan Medicine, we celebrate Quality Month with a series of events and poster sessions throughout the month of October. We look to recognize and celebrate the teams throughout our organization who are continuously working to create high quality care environment for our patients through their improvement efforts. And Michigan Medicine's Quality Month events celebrate teams who have been using the Plan, Do, Check, Act, or PDCA cycle year-round to make their work more collaborative, productive, and effective.
Awesome. So how did the two of you get involved with the planning committee?
Well, I was kind of voluntold, but I'm glad that I was. We just started working together at the same time in the continuous improvement division within quality, and this was one of the options that we had to start working, and I'm really glad that I joined it because this is a really incredible planning committee, people who are really just committed to seeing not only quality of care improved at Michigan Medicine, but also investing in the people that do that work every day. And so it's such a pleasure to be able to work with them and just be able to see how Quality Month has evolved and grown throughout the years here at the university. Because last year, I think it was, we celebrated our 20th anniversary.
Yeah, and I was going to say, I actually started on Quality Month my very first minute in the office at Michigan Medicine about 4 years ago. So it's been kind of a constant part of my journey here. And it's been so fun to just see the variety of improvement projects from across the organization. And every year I learn something new. So yeah, it's very exciting.
That's great. And I know, Hunter, actually for you, it was one of your first ever projects at Michigan Medicine.
That's right. Yeah, it was like my third day. They threw me right into it, take some photos. That was really good.
So what is the theme for Quality Month this year, and why was that theme selected?
The theme this year is building high reliability into our daily operations. And so we wanted to continue to emphasize the importance of high reliability and deepen the learning around universal and leadership skills that our organization has been working on over the last couple of years. And so Quality Month is a time for us to just reflect on that, reflect on what we've learned while looking forward towards moving beyond learning concepts, but building upon those concepts and expanding on how we're able to apply them in a variety of ways within our work. But I do want to mention that Quality Month posters can highlight any kind of improvement work. It doesn't need to necessarily tie to high reliability. So please think about, what kind of improvement work that you've been working on, and don't feel limited by this theme at all. Relative to the theme, we have a lot of different sessions happening. In addition to poster sharing, one of the things we're really excited about is that we've got an awesome keynote speaker who's going to kick things off on October 6th, Dr. Brian Sexton. Brian is from Duke and is a nationally recognized expert in high reliability and safety culture. And so his keynote presentation is titled Bite-Sized Coping During Times of Uncertainty, which I think we can all relate to this year. And so we're definitely excited for him to kick off Quality Month this year.
Awesome. So I have a two-parter for you. So why should people submit a poster, and what types of posters should be submitted?
Yeah, so we want to celebrate and recognize all of the amazing work our faculty and staff across the organization have done to improve quality of care and efficiency of operations. And we think, just like Jamie mentioned, it's really important this year to celebrate how, even in the face of challenges like the COVID-19 pandemic, our faculty and staff we're able to not only adjust their work and find ways to adapt, but also improve along the way and take those lessons learned into the future. We will take any type of improvement effort as long as teams have completed at least one cycle of PDCA. We will also take posters in other formats if teams have created a poster for another poster session, again, as long as kind of that one PDCA cycle has been completed. And then we also want to note that individuals may want to submit if they need Part 4 maintenance of certification, and their poster may be eligible to submit for a quality improvement credit.
All right, so we've asked why people should submit and what they should submit, but I'd like to go about finding out how people can submit the posters. And then once you do turn a poster in, what should people expect to happen next?
Yeah, that's a really great question. So if you go to our Quality Month website, you can download a poster template from our website and have your team complete that poster, developing that poster, but then you submit it online via a Qualtrics link, which is also on our website. And so just as a reminder, we want to make sure that if you are submitting that you've completed at least one PDCA cycle of improvement and that you have measured the experiment to see the impact of the change that you tried to make. It doesn't necessarily have to be an improvement, but we just want to see that people are measuring the before and after. And then we want to see a clear relationship between root causes and countermeasures. And so when teams are ready to submit and they click on the Qualtrics link on the Quality Month site, that's how they'll submit their poster. And so all posters are due on Friday, July 9th. But after they submit the poster, our team reviews each submission and they determine if it meets the criteria that I just mentioned. And we'll communicate to each poster team to inform them of whether or not that their poster was accepted. Although I have to say it's very rare that we don't accept a poster. And so we want teams with accepted posters to have the opportunity as well to update their submissions. So they'll have time to do that prior to Quality Month in October. So if you're running multiple cycles, you'll be able to add that new data. But we also give feedback to the poster teams of things that might help make their story a little bit clearer. And so we allow them to make those changes as well. And so all posters that are accepted will not only be viewable online, but some teams will also have the opportunity to present their work during one of the virtual Quality Month events that are going to be held throughout October this year.
So what if someone has an idea for a poster but needs some help?
If you've never submitted to Quality Month before, or you need some help throughout the poster submission process, we have a few options for you. You can sign up to meet with a continuous improvement specialist, either through our short-term continuous improvement coaching support, which can be found on the Quality website, or by attending our continuous improvement coach office hours, which are held via Zoom every Wednesday and Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. And if you just need quick questions answered or additional guidance, you can always shoot us an email at quality-month@med.umich.edu.
Thanks, Allie and Jamie, for being here today. Stay tuned to Headlines for more information regarding Quality Month and the call for posters. Now, one of you is not quite done yet. We had you play rock, paper, scissors earlier, and Allie lost, so she's in line for the lightning round. We're going to ask you 4 questions in just 1 minute. Are you ready to go?
I think so.
Awesome. All right,
You sound confident. All right, here we go.
Ready as I'll ever be at this point.
All right. This past Monday was World Music Day. What is the best concert you've ever been to?
I think the Coldplay Milo Xyloto tour.
Nice.
Awesome. The 4th of July is coming up. If you had the choice, would you go to fireworks, sit on a beach, or go to a baseball game?
Definitely sitting on the beach. I'm more of a relax and hang out type person.
All right. So not counting the one you have now, what is your dream job?
Ooh, I would love to work at the Gates Foundation and do global health initiative work.
Awesome. All right. So what is your favorite frozen dessert?
Probably a Dairy Queen Blizzard, specifically Oreo and Reese's peanut butter cups mixed together.
Ooh, interesting. I've never thought of mix it. I do the mint Oreo Blizzard, and that is to die for.
That's a good one too.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Allie, for sharing info about yourself and Quality Month 2021. Once again, be sure to go to mmheadlines.org to learn more about the poster deadline. That's mmheadlines.org.
And while you're at Headlines, you can check out other featured stories from this week. They include a full playlist of more than 100 curated songs by Michigan Medicine employees. There's also a look at the work of the Rewrite the Script team, which is fighting against the opioid epidemic, and faculty and staff were recognized for making a difference in recent weeks. Find all that and more at mmheadlines.org.
All right, Hunter, we already asked this question to Allie, but I'd love to talk more about music in honor of World Music Day. So first, what was the first concert you ever went to, and what would you say is the best concert you've ever gone to?
Well, a quick answer to both those. I've never been to a concert, ever. Always wanted to.
Wait. Can you repeat that?
I've never, ever been to a concert. I've wanted to.
Fascinating. Why not?
I've bought tickets and they've fallen through. Something's come up, whatever. And I like I said earlier, I bought a ticket for the 2020, concert season, and of course that got canceled by COVID. So one of these days I'm going to do it. It's on the list for sure, but I've just never gotten around to it. What about you?
Wow. Yeah, so, well, first of all, I'm holding out hope for you that you will get to a concert at some point in your life. For me, if you really want to go to what my first concert was, I guess as a kid, I went to a Raffi concert. I remember that, and that was awesome. The first one I can remember from like a real non-kids band was the Beach Boys back in the late 80s. And the best one, and this, maybe this shows that I'm an old soul or something, but a few years ago, my wife and I went to a Billy Joel concert in Cleveland, and it was incredible. It was a solid 3 hours. He had so much energy for, a musician his age. So we were scheduled to see him again in Detroit last year. It got canceled because of COVID, but he's coming to Comerica Park in 2022, and we're very excited about that.
Oh, that's awesome.
My sister-in-law is going to that one as well.
Nice. It's going to be amazing. Yeah, I was so excited to see him in Cleveland and then to see him again. So I'm looking forward to it about a year from now.
Speaking of oldies, you make me want to change my answer because I just remembered I got to go see Fleetwood Mac.
There you go.
A few years ago, so I will revise my answer.
That's awesome. Nice.
Well, I'm missing out. Thank you for sharing those stories. And it's time for the weekly trivia contest. So last episode, we asked listeners, what school on Maine campus does the Office of Postdoctoral Studies team up with to provide needed resources? The answer is the Rackham School of Business. Congratulations to Carly Hendy, who sent in the correct answer. Carly, a member of the Department of Communication, will be in touch shortly to help you claim your prize. Now for this week's question, here's Dan.
All right, this week's question is, what is the name of the team Rewrite the Script recently created to help patients with substance use disorder? Once again, what is the name of the team Rewrite the Script recently created to help patients with substance use disorder? You can find the answer in this week's headline story, and once you know it, send it to headlines@med.umich.edu for the chance to win a prize.
That's all the time we have for this week. Jamie and Allie, thanks for being here, and thanks as always to all our listeners and viewers for everything you do for patients, families, and each other.
We'll see you next week.